Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode here at Noe's Daily Driven. It is the day of practice. We have a rough start, rough night, but we are making some ground on the road. So we actually had an incident. So we're at Best Buy. We lost some of our equipment. Don't know where it's happened to it. So we're here to replenish. We're already deep in and we haven't even raced yet. So maybe we can make it up at the casino, huh? Maybe. So here we go. All right, guys. So we just got back to the truck, and then obviously it's about almost noon. So we're stopping and getting some food, and we are about 3 hours away. So it's gonna be a long drive. I already contacted Tim Davis and the other gentleman there, so hopefully they have a spot lined out for us. As always, we're always running a little bit behind. I did get caught to work last night, so I had to go and then go get out. It's just crazy. So that really put a hinder on all my things I wanted to do. Had a problem with the late model body, which I'll show y'all later. It's unfortunate, so we're gonna have to run the old body. I might even put the wraps on the old body just to try to give it a pop, or if not, we'll just have to figure something out. Not really sure what Victor's running yet. I think he's probably gonna put him in a sprint car, 13.5 class, but not really sure. Very, very unprepared for this race, unfortunately. I hate to admit that, but at least to a point where I would like to get. But we got all day pretty much to get everything. We just need to get there. That's the biggest deal. As long as we can just get there, set up, and just start working on cars. I think practice will be there till like 10 o'clock. So maybe we'll get a run or two in and then go relax for the rest of the evening. So yeah. So we're currently at a Whataburger. We're in McKinney, Texas, about an hour north of from where we live. So we're an hour in, and it's already been pretty expensive, but it's all right. I mean, I've wanted to upgrade my equipment anyways, and not only that, for something easy for Crystal to carry. And once we get everything set up, and I'll show you what we got, just to kind of help us with these videos. Just trying to give a better experience, something that's a little bit better, sleek, and something that's easy to carry. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Okay, we're still on the road to Broken Arrow. What do you think about the trip so far?
All right, guys. So this is our first time recording with this equipment. So, and we can go over that a little bit later on. But we're finally making some headway. Obviously, we're gonna make a pit stop, get some food, and then make another pit stop. But we're about halfway in, pretty much. So far the roads are what you would expect. The roads are pretty bad when it comes right from before you get into Oklahoma and after Oklahoma. The roads are just terrible. So, but other than that, the trip is pretty much uneventful. Thank God, everything is holding up. Our ETA now is 3:30. We're about, I would say, an hour and a half behind what we would want it to be, but it's fine. At the end of the day, we still got time, so yeah, we're chugging along here through the hills of Oklahoma. All right, we made it. First impressions is it's a whole lot smaller than what I remember, because last time we came was last year. It was me, Ben, and little Vic. We were looking for a motor, and when we came out here, it's about 30 minutes away from the expo center. When we came out here, it was like pitch dark. So now we can see everything. So they did the overflow parking out here in the back, out in the pasture. It's pretty western. So cow patties, just the whole aroma of Oklahoma's here. So we got Kevin pulling up. We're going to try to decide where to park this rig. We'll go from there. but we made it.
You should have brought some boots.
Yeah, when you go down there, but the thing is, yeah. Well, hold on, Kevin. No, that's good. It's good. That one might need. That one's probably going to need. We'll go down some. We won't go too far. No. We got it. You can see we were going to try to park it over there closer to that wall when we were going to do some Dukes of Hazzard stuff, but it bottomed out. It's not worth it, so we're just going to come over here. You can see we're trying to get the flattest surface possible, but you can see we're kind of up there in the air, so we're good. We're going to start unloading, start getting everything fired up. We'll take a peek inside what's going on. I'm putting some batteries to charge, so.
It's time to eat.
That was the clearest path again. Okay, so he's slips and he had this with the silver, he used to have the silver, so
There's no other good part of the class. There's over 34. One minute left, main class. Leader in 45 seconds left in the session.
Yeah, the spikes there right now, they all can turn to shit.
You heard it, waiting. Go ahead, full off. Midwest and late off to the track. Midwest and late off to the track.
Alright guys, so we made it. We did a quick walk around. Track looks kind of greasy, talking to some of the guys. We're kind of expecting for it to be high bike just by looking at it, but it might get a little bit more grippier towards the end. But right now we're pretty much going to go roll with a green setup. We're just going to try the late model how it is and go from there. I'm going to go out there with blacks and greens in the front and then try it. We're going to try to take one car at a time, make some laps to the late model, kind of get a good feel for it, and then we're going to try the midget. We're going to try knocking cars out and get them going, and so we can get, hopefully by the end of the night we're at a good point. So we take the practice until 10, so we got a little bit of time. We're going to make the best of it. We did change motors on the light model. We're running the old body. the whole deal with the custom works body is I painted it and everything, and then for whatever reason, the clear protection won't come off the body, so it's coming off like scales a little bit at a time. And I think they had a problem with it in the past. I'm not sure, so we're not able to run the new body. So we're gonna run the old one. It's still in good condition. We're just gonna send it the way it is. So kind of where we're at. We did change the motor. We went from a 13.5 to a 10.5 modified, and we're gonna put the 13.5 in the sprint car for Victor to run, and then go from there. So that's kind of where we're at, taking it one car at a time. Right, guys, so unfortunately I did not get to video my first practice round with the late model. Now when we got here, people were saying that it's kind of slimy, kind of greasy, so that means, oh no, it's going to be no grip. But went out there and looked at it. It looks like there's plenty of grip out there, so we did a good thing by not changing it back. We were on blacks, I believe, in the rear. I need to take that off, put greens or blues, really, I think blues. And then car would not steer, so Kevin put all the adjustments on the rear, which is pretty much maxed out on the rear of the arms. So all the way in, all the way out. And even then it was still too much. So what I ended up doing, one of the things that, quick things you can do with the radio is a really big tool. So on the radio, on my throttle trim, I was able to put negative throttle into it. So meaning so as soon as I let off the gas, it was braking. So it's kind of adding like a drag brake on the fly. So I did that and the car started rotating. So that being said, my plan is to change to blues or silvers in the rear, and then add some weight in the front. I really need a left front brass hub, so I'm hoping, I think I got one, so I'll put that one on there. Put some drag brake in it. I don't think it has any in it. If it does, it has very little, so we're gonna go to probably like 20%. That's kind of what I'm thinking out loud. Right now I'm getting the midget ready. Midget is open tire as well, so it's gonna be kind of new for me. We'll see how it does because we've never ran it. We always run sprinters. So we're gonna try to get out there with the midget, see what it does. I forgot I had my camera, but my wife, Crystal went to go check into the Airbnb. She took the clip, so we are out without the clip, so we won't see first round practices. Hopefully she gets back pretty soon. If not, we got this document, but I'm just kind of saying it now so I don't forget, and also I can go back and remember what I said so I can make the changes. So we got the second car up next. We're going to try to go out there, and then once that looks pretty good, if that looks pretty good, I think the midget will be fine. We've run it on high bite before, so it does good. And then we're going to focus on the 13.5 sprint for Victor, and hopefully we can get him out there and make some laps. That's kind of where we're at. All right, guys, so we went out with the midget. She needs more turning. I think we're too stiff in the front, which is kind of weird because usually that car turns pretty good. So, but we are on better tires, so it's definitely got a lot of forward bite. So we're going to change the springs in the front. Try that. I did add a little drag brake on the radio, and that kind of helped it, but we're going to try to take some of the we're going to add more steering with the softer spring, and I might even make an adjustment to the right rear. So we got two cars that made laps. They're tight. We kind of know always what to do with high bite, so I'm kind of going to leave it as is. So now we're working on Victor's ride for the weekend. So thought process is to put him in novice, but then I found out who's a novice, and I don't want to tell him this because in his head to get bigger, but he'll probably decimate him. So he'll do very well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw him in a new car, even up the playing field, He's only driven the sprint car maybe once, and then he tore it up. So I think he'll fit right on in. So we're gonna put him in novice. We'll put 13.5 sprint, and if something happens that they say, hey, he's going too fast, then he'll be set up for 13.5. So that's kind of where we're at. I think my practice is pretty much over for tonight until I get the sprint car going. So this is a new to us sprint car. Got a good deal on Facebook Marketplace, kind of like where I've always been shopping here lately. So it is exactly the same car that I used to run, which is Silky's old car. Well, it was Silky's car really, and but that one needs work. Like I've mentioned, my maintenance program has been non-existent until this weekend. So, plus that other car has a lot of brass, and this one doesn't have no brass. The track is gripped up, so I think it will work out fine. So, it's kind of where we're at. Kevin's doing Kevin things, gluing up tires. The wife is in the VIP lounge up front, and we're here trying to get this thing going. All right, round one. Round one, we kind of went swinging for the fences. Car was really, really tight. So we made some adjustments to the arm, on the rear. That's really about it. So hopefully, see what happens.
Your second place car is the blue and white. Ivan Garcia. Cooking his fast line down to a 5.21 right now. A little off the KQ pace, but he's got a minute and a half. Right up next is midgets. One, race number 14, Lawrence Ferry.
Race number 14.
Jason Suttles, Noel Serta, Jordan Stowell, Mike Perrier.
3. Noel
Tom
Serta.
Cutter.
Jason Suttles.
I'm saying it wrong time, I apologize.
Jordan Stowell. Mike Perrier. 2 minutes to the start of the race. White Perrier.
Tied off.
Minute and a half? Yeah, a minute and a half. We'll shut down the straightaway in 30 seconds. We got 1 minute.
Tied in.
Randy, that was close. Let's go get a fun feature.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, guys, if you need to make any adjustments, start thinking about it now. You got just a few seconds and I'll shut down the straightaway. Running order is going to be Ferry, Suttles, Serta, Stowell, Perrier, and
Tied in.
And this one? That was the last one.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, everybody has checked in. I got all 6 here. Okay. All right, guys, it is Wyatt Ferry in the first, Suttles in the 2, Serta in the 3, Stowell in the 4, Perrier in the 5, Cutter in the 6. Leader will set the pace, going into 1, coming out of 2. Clean, give us a clean lap, give us a clean lap. Everybody clean eyes. like third trying to duck in, but he got loose and spun out, and trying to run it back down. Current order is Lance Perry, Noel Thurda, Jordan Stillwell, Mike Perrier.
Sorry, George.
Leaders coming into 1 and 2, two down the back stretch. Is the blue car with the yellow riding, second place in the white and black car. Fast lap of the race right now is Mike Carrier on a 5-3. Leader Wyatt Ferry is on a 32-3 flat. Now for the leaders, staying close. They're only 6 tenths separated right now. Coming into a little bit of traffic. Traffic get out of the way real fast. Noel Service trying to run down your leader, Wyatt Ferry. And Mike Perrier stuck on both ends saying, here we go. Your leader, 37 seconds. They look around. They're in pole position. That's going to give Wyatt some breathers. He can coast in his last minute, just trying to stay clean. That is your leader coming out of 4 right now. All right, he's clear. Second and third, also one and 1 and 2 right now coming out of the back stretch. Leader is the blue car with the yellow. Second is the white and black car. Third is the other blue car with yellow. It is Ferry, Service and Perrier. These guys are definitely catching it when they have a chance to get some clean track. Under 30 seconds to go. Your order right now still stands. It is Ferry out front. Third in second, Carrier in third. Carrier might have the fastest car. Just hasn't had the clean track.
Oh, shit.
Now it came out over, guys. There's a pass for second down. They touch wheels, they're going to hold on to it. That was on the last lap. Good job, guys. Good job. All right. Whitesbury going to take that one. A 7 time at a 32.302.
Hey, good. Oh, you're good. That's racing, man. That was good racing.
304
I think that race went. How do you think the track was?
It was good. Legit was good. The thing's still a little tight coming in, tight coming off. So we got some more room for adjustment, but the car was way better than what it was over practice yesterday. So yeah, make a start. All right, guys. Race 1 post race report for the midget. Midget, we did a lot of things. We tightened up the screws, the blocks coming off of practice yesterday. The blocks, all of these right here. Right here were loose, so we had a universal setup. So it was tight yesterday. So what we ended up doing is this block right here. You can flip this block, and then it'll put this arm straighter. And then we didn't do anything else.
Jesus Christ, dude.
So look pretty good. I think that next time we're gonna do is change yellow fronts and go from there, and then possibly add some brass. Late model was doing a whole lot better yesterday at the end of the practice. So what we ended up doing is changing springs in the front. Went with the yellow and the red, and then we raised the height up to try to give it more travel because the body was bottoming out. Shorten left rear camber link to try to take some grip out of it, and that's kind of where we're at. Oh yeah, we also changed from a 10.5 to a 7.0, so I'm about to take all the turbo timing I had in it out of it, and then just try to make it a little bit more consistent. And that's pretty much it where we're at. Round 1 qualifying for late models coming up.
All right, race 26 is up now. How are you feeling about your upcoming race?
We made a lot of adjustments. We finally got some practice runs yesterday at the end of the end of the day, we got to do some back laps. So shout out to Tim for staying out a little bit open later. So it came out in some good. So we made all the adjustments, made a bunch of changes in the front. So far, everything we're doing is working. So hopefully it does the same for this. So. Well, thank you.
Up next, race number 27. Late model. Heat 4 of 5. Noel Serta. Dylan Bontrager. 2 minutes to the start of the race. Alan Johnson. Scott Kidder. Tim Davis. Jared Jones.
Tight all the way around.
That's outside, no move. All right, all stop for one moment. All stop for one moment. All stop for one moment. I need just Cox to cross the line. Just Cox.
Just Cox, huh?
All right, just want to make sure that's clear.
Brandon Cox.
All right, we can keep going now. And last call for adjustments as well. Last call for adjustments.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, what she says.
Tight all the way around.
Really close, and we're getting lined up.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
That's it. Front stretch closed. Let's get your lines up in running order. Running order is going to be Jones in the 1, Cox in the 2, Dodson 3,
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Kidder 4, Bontrager 5, Serta 6, and Davis 7. I call last call for adjustments. So we'll go back and go. And you can get these rolling. Running order: Jones, Cox, Dodson, Kidder, Bontrager, Serta, Davis. Roll them out. Jones in the 1. Jones is out. Okay, so Cox in the 1, Dodson 2. There we go. Yep, looks good. We can go live out of turn 2. And we got changes all over the place on the first lap.
Sorry about that, Tim.
We got Dodson out front for the black and green, followed by Davis in the black, white, yellow uniform. And Bontrager in the 3. One down, 3 to go. Low electric. Clear. Oh, leader in the infield. Davis back on the track. Davis down the lead. Now Dawson in the two, or Bontrager in the 7th behind him. So, black, yellow, white is your leader, followed by black and green, followed by white and green. Then we got Hitter in the blue and gray, followed by Serta. And Tops in the 6th, going south.
One minute left.
Less than one, heat 5 of late model, heat 5 of late model. Barry, Hooks, Messer, Miller, Reed, Curry, who's your guy? Stay rolling back. Davis out front, 1 second. Now Dawson out front. Davis now 1
Sorry about that, Tim.
Davis stuck on the fight. And he's going to be a lap down from Dawson now. Dawson is black and green out front. Something happened to the Davis car. He's all done. Dodson takes it 36.305. Followed by Bontrager.
All right, we just got done with the late model. It seemed like it had like no drag brake in it. It seemed like it had way too much forward bite. It's like we went backwards. I was fighting it, so Kevin did what he could on the radio. I mean, on the car adjustments, but there's really nothing much you could do. It's maxed out. So I went back to the radio and I hit the drag brake on the radio. So then it helped it, but it is so tight off. Like as soon as I came around and gave it gas, it just wants to drive to the wall. So we need to take some grip out of it, which is the most common problem that we always have with our cars because there's just so much grip in them, especially for high bite. So now we don't know what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna try to figure this out. Hey guys, what's up? Just stepping in here towards the end of the video for the day. This is part 1 of JConcepts race. We've had a long day. We made the trip up there. We did some testing. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do any video of that. With the midget doesn't seem like it was too far off, so we made some adjustments on that, as you can see in the video. And we're very, very happy. At least I'm very happy with the midget because from the aspect of a design feature, everything that we've done, that we've incorporated into the car has been working, and all the adjustments that we have has been working. The late model, we're kind of in left field right now. We did some practice at the end of the day. We did some hot laps where everybody was kind of gone, and we made some progress. It seemed like we made some progress, and then round 1, it just kind of seems we're kind of at a standstill. Not really sure what's going on. We're trying to figure it out. This is by far the worst situation that we've ever had of trying to get grip out of the car and get it to stern and be consistent. Victor has come a long way from practice. He's kind of struggled. We built the car pretty much when we got there. We put the car together, and he was able to get at least one session of practice, and wasn't looking too good. So we made a little bit more adjustments to the car, and then his round 1 was decent. He kind of just putted around, and towards the end of the race, he was getting pretty good. We didn't video that for the sake of us. We're just trying to focus on him, trying to get some good laps. And then we just to let you know, we put him in the novice class with a 13.5 sprint car. And the point of that was we just wanted to make sure he was kind of out of the way, and he's trying to get his feet wet. He hasn't done really much racing all year. Not only that, it's his first time his official race in a sprint car. So that's kind of where we're at. This is going to wrap up today's video, part 1 of the JConcepts race. For the sake of just trying to keep it not too long, and I don't want it to drag on. I really want you to be entertained and watch it, and kind of hopefully y'all go through it and watch all of it. We're doing our best to try to give you a different perspective and actually trying to give you some information on what we're doing. And I'm not saying that I know it all, because we absolutely don't, but we're just trying to vlog our days and what we're doing, and maybe anybody who's coming up in the races wants kind of helps them out on kind of adjustments what we do. So it's kind of where we're at, day one. I really appreciate y'all watching. Y'all stay tuned for part 2, which is coming out later on this week. So yeah, until then, I'll catch you on the next.